Hands right above your head and keep them there. Hey, this bird has this ability of flying through incredible moves. Are you absolutely nuts? I'm not really worried about you, but I don't like you hurting my birds. Dearie me. Now, you can see that that bird can get through incredibly tiny little places, even smaller than was planned. I think we better get him back over there for a second, Tom. Now, can you see the fatal error of the ways you sent? Even worse than that. What I want you to do for me, can you put your hand on your hip? Now, you need to stay very still. Trust me when I say he does this for a living. We don't injure people, because if we did, we wouldn't be allowed to do this. But you were just being a bit silly just then, weren't you? Now, you see that little hole between that lady's arms? We've got a bird with a 2.5 foot wingspan, and we've got a hole here that's less than a foot wide. How does he do this? Well, if you watch carefully, when he flies towards these obstacles, he has this ability to slide his wings in tight to his body and use that forward momentum to drive him through the air. Because his tail's quite broad, he can fanny, maintain his position in the air, his wings are quite deep, and that allows him to carry himself through those little gaps. Did you say ow just then? What was sore about it? His wings whipped you. I'm going to ask you a really simple question, my dear. He weighs 1.5 pounds. In a straight fight, who's going to win? In fact, I've actually risk assessed this. The only way you could kill this bird is if he flew down your throat, choked you to death. Yeah? That's it. Now let's try something a bit more difficult. Can I trust you anymore, or are you going to be really silly? Right, put your hand on your head like that. And turn sideways. Today would be okay. Turn and face that way. Perfect. Now we've got an even smaller little gap. But this time, it's near a very delicate part of this lady's anatomy. Now this is why I know this woman here is probably a little bit of a drama queen. Because if these birds damaged the forest that they lived in, the forest would not be there. When they fly through obstacles, their feathers fold in and flow smoothly past any obstacle. And here's the proof. Close your eyes if you're nervous. When it comes to this kind of obstacle, what he's able to do is slide effortlessly through it without creating any damage to the tree whatsoever. So we haven't got the fastest bird of prey in the world, but what we have got is a bird that's capable of extreme manoeuvrability.